good? This is good. Hair's kind of dry. I am looking for my headband because I'm trying to get ready in like 10 minutes to go move the car. If you live in New York City, then you know. Hi, my name is Cheyenne. I am an MSW social worker, master's mommy. But last Tuesday, I took my licensing exam and I failed by 8 points. The score was 98. I got a 90, and in New York State, that is failing. And so, yeah, this is just a video about that experience in itself. This is my 4th time taking my test, and it just really sucked, you know, like thinking you're ready for something, preparing yourself for it. I mean, I'm not the best test taker anyway, so that kind of made sense in the same time, but it also annoyed the crap out of me because it was like, if you know how the New York City State exam goes, it's like, hey, they throw out like 20 questions and like you could be on the 100-point test or the 98-point test, and I was on the 98-point test, and so not passing that, it was like, damn, like what am I gonna do now, basically? And the answer to that is I'm gonna keep going. But anyway, let's backtrack. Let's talk about a little bit about me. My name is Cheyenne. I'm 35. I live in New York. I am a wife and mother of 3 children. I have 2 sons, Shane and Gregory. Gregory and Shane. Gregory's the oldest twin. They're both on the spectrum. One of my sons is higher functioning, Shane, which I'm now learning might be ADHD, but we'll talk about that another time because this video is about the test. And Gregory, who is considered lower functioning, is also on the spectrum. So yeah, that's a little bit about me. I have a daughter. Her name is Gia. She's 3 going on 30. Her birthday is next month. It's July, so August 28th, which is like the most popular birth date in the world, the 28th and the 29th for some reason. If you have somebody in that month, let me know. But yeah, sorry, I'm getting off track. Anyway, this is my YouTube journey on passing my exam, because this is not going to be the first video and the last video, which I've done before. It's going to be the first of many. I just want to talk about my experience with the exam and life itself and what I got going on. Yeah. So if you're still here, I took my exam last Wednesday, because I was excited that I didn't have to move my car. Took the train downtown to like Midtown. I hadn't been there before, but it's a really nice area. I've always taken my test on like 34th Street. I think I've even taken it on like 42nd Street before, and I've always failed them. This is the 4th time. The first time I missed by like 11 points, so I was kind of like, okay. The next time I missed by like 10 points, and the very last time before this time I took that test, I missed by like, what was it? I missed by like 5 points, which really set me back to why I had to wait till now to take the test, because my anxiety wouldn't allow me to do the test sooner. Like, I was just like, I'm in a job that's allowing me the time to spread it out, and I really shouldn't have done that. And so if you are on a timed matter for taking your test, you should really jump on it so that you're not at the end of the tail like me, waiting to try and pass this exam. But yeah, I just took it and I just missed it by 8 points. So What did I do leading up to it? What I did was I made a notice about it in my calendar so that I could prepare like a week or two before. I cannot do long-term studying. I just can't. I have tried for years. I'm super smart. I don't think I'm dumb. This test is not that type of test. Anyway, it's not about what you know. It's about how to take the test, which many folks have told me before. And so I really was trying to learn more strategies in that last week or two about how to perfect taking this test. And I feel like I got a lot of strategies correct. Because I hadn't taken this test in like 3 years. That's how long I waited, I think. About 3, if not 2.5 years to take this test because of my anxiety from the 5 points last time. Here's a caveat. If you do fail the test by like less than 10 points, you can take the test again within 90 days. But you still have to pay for it again. So you can take it sooner than later. If you fail by more than 10 points, then you have to wait 90 days to take it again. So yeah, I have to pay for it so I can take it again. Because I got less than 10 points from passing. I wish it was like if you got less than 10 points from passing, then you can like pass. Like, hello. Don't you think that would make life easier for people who like were almost there? But I guess they don't want to make life easier for people who are almost there. They want you to like pay more money. Because I think the test is really about how much money they can get out of you. But that's just my own personal opinion. Hold on, when you do browse, you have to like. Okay, so this video is not going to be organized. I just want y'all to know that. Because I am, like I said, a wife, a mom, and I'm all over the place, if you haven't noticed already. I feel like I wasn't talking in order. And it's okay because YouTube is about long form content anyway. So I need to be able to hold a conversation with somebody. And, well, with my audience, which is you guys. And what that looks like for me is this. Talking while doing something I enjoy. I enjoy doing makeup. I am a makeup artist as a side business. Is it flourishing right now? No, because like I said, I am easily distracted. And so when I stopped posting my content for makeup, I stopped getting clients. Unless it's like a sorority member or a family member or a friend. Told you the rule. But yeah, when you're doing your brows, you cannot talk. Because you see that? That's messed up. I'm going to fix it though. Hold on. If you blinked, you missed it. You missed how I fixed it, but I fixed it for the most part. Yeah. If not, I'll come fill it in later. So yeah. If it's not a sorority member, friend, or family, then I haven't done makeup for somebody new. If you're not a returning client, also, I have not done your makeup. That's another reason why I haven't done makeup. Because I haven't been posting consistently on my makeup page on Instagram. That's where I get my clientele. I used to have a booking page. But because I'm a mom and a wife, life gets hectic, and people were booking me when I had stuff to do because I forgot to block the dates out. And so I just took it down. I couldn't keep up with it the correct way. So yeah, if you're still here with me, I'm basically bummed out that I failed my test. It really took a toll on me. I could not like say the word test for like 2 days. And then like my husband was just like, babe, we gotta do this. So wow, these are really not congruent at all. I'm gonna fix it though. Yeah. Also, I don't have like the soft girl life aesthetic. I'm working towards it though, right? Because like with content comes structure, I feel like. Okay, let's meet these. Good morning, Shane. Gregory, what you need? Go sit. Mm-hmm. Did I fix it or make it worse? It's okay. I'm not really doing anything today. If I was going somewhere, I'd stress more. But I'm really just going to my mother-in-law's house, which is great, right? We're getting outside, but like I'm not doing an event or anything. So I don't have to look too neat. I just want to look neater than a tired mom, if that makes sense. Yeah. So what was I talking about? And where am I at on time? I feel like I'm really over, but anyway. I put it in my calendar so I know to get prepared for it. And then when it got closer to the date, I started looking over like vocabulary to catch up on vocabulary because I work in a elementary school as a social worker, and so I don't have to use a lot of terminology when working with my students. I do direct service and then like community service work in the work that I do, and yeah, I was looking at vocabulary and like more strategies that I hadn't really focused on prior tests to try and pass this test. And I felt good, right? Like I felt like I'm older now. I'm less insecure about the test. Like I felt in a sound mind that I would do well on this exam. And that was the case for the day. Like I was nervous, which is normal, but I wasn't like scared. Excuse me. And I feel like normally when I go to take this test in the prior years that I've taken it, I'm like shaking in my boots. And I wasn't. I got my makeup done for the day. I put my curls in this same wig, which is why I'm doing the video, so I can feel all the feelings. I just took more time on myself. I put the test later in the day. I usually take the test in the morning. And I was like, nah, let me rest it out. Let me not rush to do it, because maybe that's a part of the problem too. Yes, I'm only using these LA Pro Girl concealers because I feel like I said, I'm not doing much today, so I don't need to OD. But it's still gonna look like a full face because you can make your face look full with any products you use. Uh-oh. I have a crooked nose. And so yeah, I was very nervous about everything. But that was it. Like that was just the regular nerve that you have. Like I wanna come out of this positive. And I made a video to myself, which I can include in this clip, to guarantee like when I come out, I will be proud of myself. And I went downtown and I went early. I was planning on making some content as far as like for my Instagram and TikTok and Facebook, because I have a Facebook page as well. And I knew I was a little nervous because I didn't make the time to do that, and I felt lost. I was lost when I got down there because the building was like, oh, you're here. But then when I went in the building, the guy was like, nah, it's around the corner. And I'm like, what? And so that threw me off because I wanted to make sure I found the right building. By the time I found the right building, it was like, because you schedule your time, they were like, oh, once you read this pamphlet, you can go sit down and take the test. So I didn't have any extra time because I thought like if I got off the train and I saw the building, I would wait to go in, and I didn't do that. I just wanted to make sure I found the right spot. And yeah, so I ended up just going in, using the restroom before I started, and then going to start the test. And I'm telling you, like, it felt like all the exam prep and everything I did, I was seeing those questions and remembering why I answered those correctly or missed them, and now I should know the answer. And it just felt like everything was going, oops, everything was going how it was supposed to be. And then I took my break. You get like a 10-minute break. I took my break, so I wasn't feeling rushed. And I went in the bathroom. I talked in the mirror like this to myself and was like, girl, you're almost done. You're about to be excited because you're about to pass. I finished the test, got to the end where they asked you that stupid survey. And when it was like, are you sure you're done? I was like, yeah, I'm sure I'm done. I should be done. Like, whatever. Y'all, the screen said fail. And I just sat there like, you have to be kidding me. You have to be joking with me at this point. Fail? Fail? Like, what do you mean fail? What do you mean? I failed, y'all. That's what it meant. Simple as put. Simple as put. I failed it. And it was so off-putting, deterrent to me, all that. I didn't call anybody when I left. I didn't call my husband. I didn't call my mom. I didn't call anybody. I just rode home silently thinking about how much I failed by. Like, was it wrong? Did it make an error? Could it correct itself? And it didn't. And when I got home, the computer said fail. And it told me, and the email told me, don't do anything drastic. Wait till 24 hours so I could figure out, like, if I need to pay for it again, or not pay for it again, but if I need to wait the 90 days or not. And then the next day it was like, oh, yeah, you only fell by 8. And I was crying. Are you kidding me? 8 points? 8 points between me and my success? Like, what do you mean? What do you mean I'm not, I didn't master it? Like, I didn't license it. I don't know. I just had so many thoughts in my head, like, 8 points. Did y'all throw away my 8 points? Like, really? Why is this the passing score in school? A 90 is succeeding, and on this test, it's failing? Like, who made these rules? It was just really off-putting and sad. And so, we are here today. Me getting past it, me trying to, like, move on and figure out the next steps, which I know is just like focusing and studying more. But it's just like, what do you mean I failed by 8 points? 8 points. Morning, babe. You might be late?
Yeah.
Mom, where are we going today?
I'm supposed to go to grandma's house today. Yeah, so, all right, go sit down. I'm coming.
You're also going to Auntie's house?
No, not your auntie's house yet. We're going to do that later. Not today. Not today. Yeah. Auntie doesn't live here.
To Uncle's house today.
Not Uncle's house either. We're going to Auntie's house. I mean, Grandma's house. And then we're going to, maybe the park, as long as it doesn't rain. Okay?
Okay.
All right, everybody go sit down. Let me finish. So yeah, I did not do what I wanted to do on my test. I failed. I'm gonna look up some new study points, and I've been watching some new people that I'm following so I can make better choices the next test, because even the instructor that I saw, yeah, when I'm done, was like, oh, that means you just need to figure out how to test better. And I was like, I figured that's what it was, but it's driving me crazy because I wish it wasn't that. I wish it was not that. I need blush. But I have to hurry up because I was on a timer and I think I went over because this was fun. And I hope I said something that made you want to stay, like, follow, share. But if not, that's cool too, because I'm just learning how to do this. I'm going to get better at it. Anything that you want to learn how to get better at, you have to just do it and the rest will come. And so, if you're still here, I'll be back with another video about something different. We're gonna figure this out. I'm gonna pass the test. You're gonna pass the test. If you're struggling like I am, we're all gonna pass the test. Okay? Finish the last video correctly, or the last part of that other video. I'm gonna keep trying. I'm not giving up. It did defeat me for a little bit, like a week, but I'm going to finish my test. I'm gonna get everything right. I'm gonna get more than what I need correct, and that will not be the end of my story. So thank you for listening, and yeah, keep following me for my journey on passing my test before January 2027, because that's when I have to have it by. Thank you.